saved 5 years of discarded dog bones and returned them to my neighbor. Occasionally, while cutting grass, I would find small chunks of bones scattered about my backyard, maybe once every other month, the kind someone would give to their dog to gnaw on. My yard is fenced in, and of all my neighbors, only one has big enough dogs for that kind of thing. So I had my suspicions about who was responsible, but I never knew for sure. It was a mild inconvenience, but I always just picked them up and tossed them inside this little storage container. Over the years, I accrued quite a collection of them. One day, I came home from work in the early afternoon, and as I was pulling into my driveway, I saw something get lobbed over the shared fence with my neighbor who I always suspected. Older guy, I think he was cutting grass. I'm guessing he didn't want to run it over with his mower, and instead of acting like a human being and disposing of it properly, he throws it in my backyard because he's a piece of shit. Now, I pride myself on being a reasonable person, but I can also be a petty, vindictive little under the right circumstances. I could call him out on it, and he might stop, or he might do it more just to be a prick. So I decided to just return his bones, and if he wanted to have a conversation about it afterwards, we could absolutely do that. Fast forward to sundown, I go outside and proceed to throw probably 100 bone chunks over the fence over the course of a half hour. There was something deeply satisfying about it. Cathartic, even. A week or so later, we see each other when we're both leaving our homes. I'd only laid eyes on the guy 2 or 3 times in the 5 years I lived there, night shift hours. I would characterize his facial expression as severely disgruntled. I couldn't stop smiling. He didn't say a word about it. How could he? He'd have to acknowledge what he'd been doing for years. Haven't seen a bone since.